We had upsets, closer than expected games, and then Monday night, we watched maybe the most consistent face that we have seen in the postseason for several decades, Tom Brady, walking off the field. And once again, we are left wondering what his future holds. But to me, I was maybe experiencing in that moment, and we could discuss this now, a true changing of the guard, as now we are looking to the 23-year-old Brock Purdy, who has led the San Francisco 49ers to the divisional round. And while we might see him as a fresh face, Sarah, this is someone that you have covered for a while.
And in the words of LeBron James, in all caps, Purdy's got game. And that's the fun part, I think, for all of us when we cover sports, when we're around sports, seeing players as they develop, watching them in high school or college and what they become. I had an opportunity to call an Iowa State game when it was Brock Purdy's sophomore year. He was just kind of coming into his own, but the way in which his coaches, his teammates spoke about him, the presence he had, the composure, the skill level that he had. So to fast forward and now see what he's doing in his rookie season, he was the final pick of the draft, as they call it, Mr. Irrelevant, though I don't like that, but he is so relevant for this 49ers team. Since taking over as a starter, they're 6-0, putting up big numbers. Obviously, it's the compilation of the entire group, but you could see that the moment was never too big. He's risen to the stage. I think oftentimes that happens. You think about the fact he did play 4 years at Iowa State. He had close to 50 starts, so he comes in with a level of reps, maturity, and you can't say enough too about Kyle Shanahan. I mean, I think him, the coaching staff, what they've continued to do for San Francisco, it's definitely a fun story and fun team for us to watch and continue tracking.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan is like a quarterback whisperer, whether it's Jimmy G, Trey Lance, Brock Purdy. He finds a way to get these guys to execute at their fullest. And honestly, I wasn't a believer in Brock, but then watching against this Seahawks defense, a very formidable defense this season, they punted the ball once the entire game, over 500 yards of total offense. He had 3 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. It's just like, again, in the biggest moments, what do you display? And on a playoff level, that was very impressive.